Good morning. Happy Monday. If you're watching this on YouTube, this is the replay of my TikTok live. Feel free to skip ahead a couple minutes. I'm going to wait for everybody to get on, and then we'll start the reading. Good morning, good morning. Come on in, everybody. Come on in, come on in. Happy Monday. I'm just going to give it a minute or so, let everybody get on before we start. If you're new here, this is our weekly tarot reveal. This is where we're going to look at each day this week, Monday through Thursday, to see what is coming up for us and how we can better use the energy for our benefit. Okay? So feel free to ask questions about spirituality, love and relationships, numerology, all of those things. This is a collective reading though, so this is not personal readings. Good morning. Hey, Miss Tara. Hang on, let me shut these blinds a little bit because it's like shining right in my retina. Hopefully that'll help. A little bit. Okay. So, it's a little warm. Y'all are definitely connecting. All the energy. When the energy starts connecting, I start getting hot. I should have known better than to wear a sweatshirt. But all right, you guys, happy Monday. We're going to get started. What does it mean when you see 444? Well, 4 is the number of practicality. It's the number of stability and doing what is necessary in order to bring you stability, doing the work that's necessary. So when you're seeing 444 over and over again, it's amplifying that number. It's like, what do you need to be doing to ensure your stability, to ensure your health and financial, I don't want to say success, because I mean, yeah, success, but security, okay? All right, so what we're going to do first is we're going to clear our heart chakra. Then we're going to get started with the reading. I'm going to have to just deal with this sunlight in my eyeball because it's shining through the little holes in the blinds. But anyways, I don't know if y'all saw the last video that I posted. It went freaking viral. And there was some, hang on, I got something on my screen. There was some interesting comments. I got interesting messages and stuff like that. So we'll talk about that throughout the session. But let's clear our heart chakra because we hold so much in our heart chakra that we need to release it. We need to rebalance it so we're ready for the week, okay? It takes a few seconds. All you got to do is breathe, and this is your time to just let yourself be. Obviously, if you're driving, don't close your eyes and don't zone off, okay? Here we go. Just breathe. Pick up all the heaviness with your breath and just breathe it out. All right, let's all collectively take one deep breath in. And you want to fill your lungs up, pick up all the heaviness, all the anxiety. Now blow it out quickly. You're getting it out of your body, okay? You can do that anytime during the day, as many times as you need, okay? It's a good exercise. Yeah, the sun energy is good for charging, absolutely. Just not when it's quite in your eyeball. Good morning, good morning. The light looks angelic. I mean, I kid. Okay, so let's get our fairy blessing for the week, and then y'all are going to pick the deck that we use, and then we'll find out what is coming up for the week, each day. You needed the Big Mama bowl? Yeah, I think we all do. It just feels nice. It also gives us an excuse to stop and be. You know, most people can't do that. It's like, even if it's a few seconds, they can't do it. So it's like, just stop and be for just a minute. Let the vibration help you, and then you're good. All right. So what is our fairy blessing for this week? What do we need to know? We have the blessing of the mothers. Ooh, look how pretty that is. I'm showing you Instagram and TikTok. If y'all don't know, I'm on Instagram and TikTok together. So the blessing of the mothers is number 26. So let's see what that wants to tell us. I think I've only pulled that once before, so let's see what it wants to say. Whoops, went too far. Okay, it says, the fairy gift of a time of unexpected gifts and wonderful synchronicities. I mean, we'll take that. Right? So let's see what else it says. When this blessing comes to you, friend, you receive the blessing of the mothers, the ancient fairy beings of the land known today as whales. With this blessing comes recognition for your own kindness and generosity, and so now you will find yourself blessed with the unexpected gift. The old tales tell us that the mothers will reward those who are kind and caring, especially those who care for the land and for the animals. And so to you, they are sending a boon, a gift of a treasure found in a hidden place, a warm cloak on a cold day offered by a stranger, money readily coming to you in strange and lovely ways, and ease of suffering in an area you thought held no hope. Okay? Let me give you an example of how this works. Me and my kids went out to eat the other night, and our waiter, whose name was Jamal, was awesome. I could already tell, I've got goosebumps, from when he approached the table. I already liked his energy, okay? And he was just so kind, and I don't know, it's just one of those people that has those energies about them. And I even, when he left after he took our drink order, I even told the boys, I said, I like him. And they were like, me too. And so he was, you know, a great waiter and everything, and he took really good care of us. So what did I do? I gave him a really good tip because I wanted him to show that, or I wanted to show him that I valued how great he was of a waiter, how attentive, how kind, and really just somebody who went above and beyond. So I gave him a really good tip. And then by the time I got home, I received like $400. Now, did I give the tip because I wanted to receive money? No. I gave the tip because I thought this person was great, right? And I wanted them to have more. And so that energy, when we put something out through our heart, it comes back to us, okay? So remember how I always tell y'all to repeat, everything I spend comes back to me times 10. Everything I spend comes back to me times 10. Doesn't matter if you're paying a bill, doesn't matter if you're giving a tip, doesn't matter what you're doing. Everything I spend comes back to me times 10 because it's just an energy flow, okay? But you have to do things through your heart space, not I'm going to give this because I expect to receive something in return. It doesn't work that way. That's greed. That's low vibration, okay? Yeah, he was great. I don't know. I really enjoyed him. And it was cool because he would bend down at the table like he was like lowering himself down to be on our level. Not that he was lowering his vibration. He was just coming down so we could speak to him. And he was very kind of like soft-spoken, but he's like, is there anything I can give for you? And we were wanting to take the leftover salad home, and he's like, wait, I got something better. And he did something better. And it was just really kind of him to do those things. So I gave him a great tip. And that's what we should do. We should do extra for people when we recognize that they are in their authenticity. You know, I'm not saying we're judging that. We're recognizing it. Does that make sense? Okay. So we're going to choose the deck. Y'all help me keep track on Instagram and TikTok of which one, wins. So we have the Red Fairy Tarot, deck 1, or we have the Kipper deck, deck 2. Which one do you want me to use for this week's reading? 1, Red Fairy Tarot or 2 Kipper deck? Put it in the comments. So far, TikTok is taking off with the 1s. Okay. Oh, I like that. As you were talking about that, I was writing, what you appreciate appreciates. Yeah, that's great, Jamie. So it looks like 1s are really getting it on both platforms. I like it. This is a cool deck. I really do like this deck. 16 1s? Okay, yeah. All right, so we'll use the Red Fairy Tarot and we'll pull 1 from the Kipper as an oracle, okay? So let me get it shuffled up for us. Oops. Y'all do not forget that if you're wanting to get into the tarot testers before I complete the module, you will want to do so soon, okay? Because it's getting closer to the end and then the huge discount goes away. You bought the Energy Oracle and you're obsessed? It's a great deck. It really is. Okay, so let's see. What is our energy and message for this week? What do we need to know for this week, Monday through Thursday? So if you're new, I pick 1 card to represent each day, and we talk about it, and we use that energy. And then we'll pull Oracle. Okay, so the energy of today. Ooh, we have the Hermit. This is a major arcana, okay? So this is big energy today. So the Hermit, you may be feeling like you need to go into hermit mode today, or you need to spend time on your own today, okay? Because the Hermit knows that it has to retreat at times to find its own wisdom, okay? So let's say you have, or somebody's asked you something or that you need to do, and you're trying to decide what to do. Well, the best thing for you is to retreat so you can really feel how you feel about the situation. Does that make sense? So it's like people are talking to you about it, going, you should do this, or do you want to do this, or you want to collaborate with this? Like I've had people ask me to collaborate, and I have to take time to myself away from that energy to figure out, is this what I really want to do? Is this aligned with what I feel like is my highest self? Okay? The full moon in Virgo is coming up. Yes, it is. This is Virgo energy, okay? So the Hermit takes time to go within because he has to retreat. He's not angry. He's not, we think of the angry hermit. No, he goes inside because he knows that he is responsible for his own light, okay? He is responsible, and he knows that he's always learning, and by learning, he turns around and he teaches, okay? So it's asking you, maybe what do you need to retreat from so you can check in with yourself? Or you might come across someone today that offers you some great wisdom, okay? Because the Hermit loves to educate because it's all meant to help you on your path. So think about if you're going on a journey and you come across, a hermit, like this is like a metaphorical journey, and you come across a hermit in their cave, and it's like one of those people where you really want to pick their brain because they've been through a lot in life. They know a lot. They're very wise, and so you just want to pick their brain. That could be something that you experience today. You could receive some really profound information, okay? Or receive a really profound lesson that's actually going to help you on your journey, and then you can turn around and share that with somebody else, okay? So let's look at tomorrow. Wow, another major arcana. We have the World, okay? Some of y'all may be taking a trip tomorrow, and some of y'all may be wrapping up a lesson. That's very interesting, okay? There may be something that we see on a global level that, you know, we're seeing a lot of truths being revealed. We're seeing a lot of changes happening. And this is all meant for us to step into this new type of energy, okay? This new level of awareness. And, you know, we're only going to be able to do that by bringing light to what is dark. Make sense? This is why we're hearing about all this nastiness going on, because we have to bring it to light. Otherwise, it stays in the darkness and we never see it, okay? Let's see. You're loving the deck? Yeah, it's a great deck. So it could be personally, you're wrapping up a lesson. You've decided that I'm done with this. I'm ready to move on to something else, because this is the last major arcana in the tarot. Okay? This indicates that you have successfully achieved whatever it is that you're trying to achieve. Okay? It could be that you get accepted into university or some sort of course that you're wanting to take, okay? Because this is all about higher learning as well. So travel, higher learning, reaching success by completing something, okay? It's all going to be different for everybody. Which is funny because the Hermit is number 9. So things are coming to fruition. And then we get to the World. The World is number 21. Things are in balance and it's time for a new start. And then we add it to 3. Well, 3 is like, what do you want? Speak what you want to create out of this new experience. Okay? All right, so number 3, Wednesday. Look, we have the 9 of Swords. Okay? So when we have the 9 of Swords show up, it could indicate that on Wednesday, you got a lot going on up here. Okay, in the head. Thoughts swirling around. You may have a little bit of trouble sleeping. You may have a really weird dream. Okay, but don't let it bring you anxiety. It could be that the energy that you're feeling Monday and Tuesday has put you in this new energy, and you're all of a sudden going, wait, I don't know. This feels weird. Well, anytime you step into a new energy, into a new path, it's going to feel weird because you're not used to it. Okay? Give yourself time, just like you're stepping into a pool with cold water. You got to kind of ease in and get your body used to it, right? You get deeper and deeper and deeper, and then you're like, this is refreshing. Okay? Some people do jump in, like Anne, but thank you all for the help in the comments. Oh, you applied for a new job on Friday. Yeah, I hope you do hear something soon. You know, and you can say, if it's meant for me, let it be easily and effortlessly. If it's not, block it. And then bring me the right opportunity. Okay? That puts you in the power position where you're not desperate of, oh, I hope I get this job. Nothing's going to work out if I don't get this. You start going through this anxiety, right? So if this job, if this opportunity is meant for me, let it be easily and effortlessly. If not, please block it because I don't want it. Okay? All right. So Thursday. Thursday we have the 3 of Wands. So we have some really great energy happening this week. The only thing that we have is on Wednesday where we might be feeling a little bit of anxiety. It could be collective anxiety. It could be your own. It could be just you're feeling this shifting energy and it's got you feeling like, is this energy or not? Okay? If you have nothing to be anxious about, just realize that it's somebody else's energy. It could be the collective energy, and you need to transmute it, like release it, okay? So on Thursday, we have the 3 of Wands. The 3 of Wands indicates you're starting to see the fruits of your labor coming in, okay? It talks about your ships coming in. It could be that you are deciding to, maybe found a new way to work your business if you have a business. Because, the shifts can signify like import, export, that kind of thing. So if we're looking at it through a business standpoint, it would be like you're figuring out, delegating, you're seeing stuff come in and you're putting things out there, okay? So yeah, the 3 of Wands It's all about things are happening in divine timing. As soon as you align with something, bam, it's like a beeline towards you, okay? Whenever you are second guessing and you're freaking out a little bit, then you're creating this energetic field where it can't quite get to you. So on Wednesday, if you're feeling that energy, just remind yourself, okay, I need to relax because I'm worrying about stuff that has not even happened and most likely will not happen. Okay? So really good energy this week. Let's see what's lying underneath. Ooh, look at that. We have the devil in reverse. Thank God. The devil in reverse indicates that you are taking yourself out of an oppressive energy, an addictive energy, a toxic energy, whatever this means for you, okay? Anything with the devil is just oppression. It's feeling stuck, okay? But in reality, you've always had the power to step out, just like the Wizard of Oz. Remember, Dorothy always had the power. She had the red shoes. She always had the power to click them together. Red signifies power. She just didn't know it. So now you know that you have the power to make these changes. You have the power to learn these lessons and to step into a whole new reality, really. I mean, I've done it. So I know it's true. I'm not just like talking woo-woo stuff. And remember, we have the blessing of the mothers. This is talking about you're going to receive a gift this week. So don't overthink it. Step back. Make sure whatever you're looking to step out onto is aligning with you. And if it does, boom, go for it. If not, don't. Okay? So the last video that I posted went viral. It has over 1 million views. And it was about the dating sites are going through a potential like class action lawsuit, right? We talked about it. People had a lot to say about it. Well, I got a DM from a new dating app, and they wanted me to endorse their dating app because they feel like it's different. And this is one of those times where I had to check to see if it aligns with what I believe, because I don't believe in dating apps. I just don't. I feel like we need to go back to meeting people in person. We need to be able to feel their energy. We need to be able to talk with them, all of those things, okay? Because anybody can do or say anything behind a screen, right? You need to feel that energy. Well, they wanted me to endorse. They wanted to collaborate with me. And I went through the website to see what they're all about. It doesn't align with me. It doesn't align with what I feel is extremely important if somebody is going to use a dating app, okay? So I declined it. Now, I could have made a lot of money working with this company. But no, we have to check where our integrity lies, okay? There are a lot of people on these apps that will promote things just because they want to make money. But that is stacking negative karma on themselves, because if something negative happens to the people that they have influenced, and that energy shoots back onto them. And I cannot promote something I don't believe in, okay? And neither should you. God, I'm sorry that it hides y'all's comments. I look at dating apps as a tool to meet people because I'm not as active as I used to be. Yeah, the thing is, it's everybody, most people look at it when they're bored and they want attention. They need that dopamine spike. And so that's why people are frustrated that things never go anywhere on the dating apps, because everybody's just looking for that quick dopamine spike when they're bored, and then they move on. And so it's just like a hamster wheel, or I don't know. Oh, thank you, Monty. She said, yes, love you for that. Integrity and honesty is a lost thing these days. I know, and that's why you have to be really careful on social media, you guys. You need to use your own discernment. If somebody's promoting something, it does not mean that that is a good product, that is a good service. You need to do your own research. There are things that I have found on like TikTok Shop where you can go to like Amazon or something like that and find it much cheaper okay? Look at the reviews, research before you get into something. You know, just do your own due diligence before you're influenced, okay? You learn not to use dating apps after your ex-husband? Look. Okay, let's pull one from the Kipper deck. That's what I'm saying, Cheryl. People do need to meet in person. Oh, you don't disagree. Okay. I was like, that's what I was saying. Did you see me like the, huh? Gotcha. Yeah, it is a quick fix. Yep. The deck that I just used, the tarot deck, is called Red Fairy Tarot. I'm sure you can Google it. It's not on Amazon or anything like that as far as I know. I got it off of somebody that is on TikTok. She has her own website and put out her own deck. But yeah, I'm sure you can Google Red Fairy Tarot and you can get it that way. All right, let's see. What other messages do we need to know for this week? It looks like it's going to be a pretty strong week, especially from the beginning. And it's all meant to get you out of this feeling of oppression, okay? Out of this, feeling of, or maybe this addiction to negativity, right? And we don't always realize that we have this addiction to negativity. Sometimes people go to the negativity because they want to feel something, because they're afraid to feel happiness, they're afraid to feel joy because they're afraid it's going to be taken from them. But when you decide that you control your emotions, you control your feelings, you control your movements, then you're allowed to feel, you allow yourself to feel joy, to feel happiness, to feel peace whenever you want, okay? All right, let's see. What else? How many freaking times is this card going to show up? Community. You guys, we get this card over and over and over again. Who you hang out with, who you spend your time with, determines your path, determines your energy. Remember how I say in the mornings when we do the tuning fork, when we do the singing bowl, your energy vibration will match the strongest vibration around you, okay? So if your community is one of peace, of happiness, of, progress, then you're going to match that vibration. If your community is low vibrational, negative talking, addictions, all that stuff, what are you going to get? You're going to be in the same energy, okay? Plus the fact, we always know by looking at this card here, you see the images back there, the people back there, right back there. It's letting you know that you're never alone, okay? You always have God, source, and the universe, whatever you choose to call it. You have your guides, you have your ancestors. You have so much that you can't see that's working with you, but you need to communicate what it is that you want, okay? So 3, I know it's backwards for y'all, but 3 is communication. Communication, creativity, that kind of energy. 9 is fruition or higher wisdom, okay? Because look, we have the, if I can bring this up, we have the Hermit here, okay? So 9 is the higher vibration of 3. So this is like you're receiving, probably most likely this week. Remember how I said you might get some really profound messages today. Could be today or tomorrow, okay? It's going to be something, it could be just like an aha moment. It could be a literal person that comes up and says something to you, or it could be that it comes in here, okay? And you're like, oh, I get it. And then you're like, okay, I'm ready to move. That's how you know. That's divinely inspired action. When you don't feel that spark of creativity or whatever, that's not the time to move. That's the time to be still and listen, okay? To relax, to get rid of the fear and anxiety, and to listen and let things come to you. And then as soon as you have that spark of energy or that inspiration, go, okay? Make sure it aligns with you. Don't just do any and everything because you're trying. You know, there's so many people that I see all over these apps, you know, trying to influence people into doing things that more than likely are not aligned to them. Like, it's not going to work for you. You need to know what your soul or energetic blueprint is. Look at your human design. Look at your numerology. Look at your astrology. Know who you are so you know how you're meant to move throughout this lifetime. Okay, so example, I'm a projector. I'm not supposed to go. I'm supposed to rest, which goes against all of our programming, right? But that's when I get the most divine creation or inspiration. That's when I get the most inspired ideas. And then as soon as I feel that spark, I have to move, okay? You're a generator? Nice. So you create your own energy. You can move consistently when you feel that movement, that spark of inspiration. Me, I'm like really good at elevating your energy and also helping to get things started. But as far as like completing it, I have to have somebody help with their energy. Projectors do not have sustainable energy. and it really sucks. You're a projector? Nice. Yeah, projectors do get burned out first. Fast. That's why you have to really make sure that what you're doing is in alignment with you. And you have to really give yourself grace for having to take downtime, okay? We're only meant to do work in spurts. We can get a lot done in that spurt. But like, for instance, my tarot book, I have not completely finished it yet because I'm only willing to work on it when I have the energy, when I feel connected to it, because I refuse to put out a shit book, right? It won't work. So when I feel aligned to working on it, when it gets to completion, which is getting closer and closer, and that's exciting, then I'll put it out, and then it'll have success, okay? No, you cannot be a projector generator. I know, I can't wait till when it's out too. I'm so excited. I'm ready to be done with it, but I don't want to work on it in that energy of like, let's get this over with. Because what this book is going to do is it's going to help you to guide yourself. It's going to ask you questions. It's going to make you think, and it's going to help you to empower yourself to live life for you. We have hostilities in reverse. Thank God, right? Hostilities in reverse. So let's see what that wants to tell us. It's number 26 again. So here we go with the synchronistic numbers. Number 26, 26. Okay? This is when we start getting these profound messages. Whoops. Sorry, Muddy. It's blocking your... My guides are ready for me to be done too. Look, girl, I'm ready to be done with the book. I'm ready to be done with the tarot module. I'm ready to just, be done. I would like some time where I'm not working on 5 different projects. And I do it to myself, so I take full responsibility. Okay, so we have hostilities in reverse. This card reversed marks the end of hostilities for you, which, hello, devil in reverse. Okay? This is what's lying underneath. This is the reason for what's going on this week for you. Okay? It's happening for you. There's a shift in the energies around you and even about you. And the universe is supporting your own internal shift as well. Whether the aggressive action has ended due to external factors or your own intervention, this card bodes well for more peace and harmony. Woo! Be aware, however, that there may still be some action you have to take. Remember, these first 2 days, major arcana, okay? And it may seem on the surface that things are slow in getting better. This card encourages you, letting you know that the inner vibrations are changing and the situation will be resolved. Okay, so this, God, it gives me freaking goosebumps because it's aligning perfectly to what the cards are saying. Because we're having these major revelations. We're deciding something needs to end or it's ending for us. But then we start, like overthinking things on Wednesday. We're like, well, I don't know. Is this really happening? I don't really feel anything, but I thought this was, and then Thursday it's like, boom, you start to see things coming in. You start to see these changes happening. Make sense? So, the cards know, you guys. And it's funny how on community, it's number 39, and that's number, it goes to 12, and then the world is 21. So you have like 12 and 21. We have 22 in between 11. As a numerologist, I see all these numbers in the way they speak. So we have 22, which is the master builder, right? It's building upon your wisdom and your experiences to find that solid foundation for you. And 11 is the philosopher. It's like spiritually aligned that these things are happening for you and you're receiving help from your community, whether it be physical or spiritual. Okay? Let's get some more. Yeah, great. It is a great week for sure. I love when things are changing for the better. Can you tell us when you have your sub lives and what they're about? I don't know. I'm not sure what you're asking, Cindy. Can you rephrase that so I can understand? That way I answer you. You need a great week? Well, you can absolutely have it. Oh, that's right, Jamie. Thank you for the reminder. We just moved into Pisces season. So Pisces is that flowy, dreamy, like let's move, let's work with the energy. It's that very psychic type of energy. It can go one way or the other, okay? Pisces can be the creative energy, that psychic energy, that movement, or it can be oppressive by escapism, okay? That's on you. Oh, thank you, Elaine. Have a wonderful day. Okay, so the subscribers up here, I'm talking about TikTok, you guys, on Instagram. So the subscribers to the live it's really like if I have an event where it's subscriber only, you'll be able to chat and other people cannot. But all in all, the subscribers is like you supporting these lives. It helps me to be able to do these every Monday and Friday. So it's kind of like a tip, I guess you can say. I think it's what, $5.99? I mean, we don't get much off of it. I think we get like $2 or so. But the more people that subscribe to these lives, the more it helps me to be able to do them. So yeah. You're a Pisces rising? Nice. Thank you, Karen. What else do we need to know? Look, isn't that interesting? We had this last week, but it was right side up. Okay? And it's number 24, wide open, in reverse. Let's see. I have a feeling I know what it's going to tell us, but let's see. If you're new here, I do not memorize all my oracle. Most of them I have them memorized, but... Oh, it's not 24, it's 42. Derp. And I like to read out of the books because it gives us great information. Okay, so we have envy, jealousy, and possessiveness are the character flaws to be careful of at this time. You or someone else is closed off, unable to remain open to new ideas or intimacy. Heed the gentle warning that too tight a hold on what or who you love or what you aspire to will choke the life out of what you desire. Open your heart and loosen your grip, for what is truly yours can never be withheld from you. Remember how I said, if it's meant for me, let it be easily and effortlessly. If it's not, block it. Okay? Open your heart and loosen your grip, for what is truly yours can never be withheld from you. If another is shutting you down, let that person be. Don't try to force a door or a mind to be open. Okay? Because remember, we are stepping out of this oppressive energy. We're stepping out of this toxic energy. And we are using our wisdom to take us where we need to go. We are making decisions and we are making power moves this week. Okay? The world is moving, like wrapping something up because you have learned from it. You now have much more awareness because of it, and now you can move forward in your power. I hope that makes sense. Cindy, did that answer your question about the subscribers? I hope it did. Let's see. Let's do Moonology. Completely makes sense? Good, good, good. That's what's going on now? All right. Now you know. Let's see. I just did a collective card pull for earth signs, and that card resonates for that reading. Oh, nice. The cards know, right? Okay, good. I'm glad that made sense. Or answered your question. All right, what else do we need to know this week? A personal issue reaches resolution. Okay, there we go. Full moon in Cancer. This could be something, one of two things. It could be something within the family, okay? Or it can be something that you've been holding on to for so long that needs to be let go of, okay? So think of this as the full moon, like things have come into fruition. Okay, so it says a personal issue reaches resolution. That means you have a new awareness about it. That means you can now make the decision whether you want to go forward with it or not. It is your decision, your life, your journey. Okay? Oh, you're so welcome. So that's so great. It always resonates when you do this. Thank you so much. You're welcome. That's why I do it, because it shows you that the cards know. The cards speak to each other, then they speak to us. How does it work? Energy. We can't pinpoint it. It just works. Let's see. Oh, okay. Did y'all see that? The silent one. Watch the shifting. Okay, watch the shifting shadows and be a caretaker of silence. Remember how I said, don't overthink things. And this card here is telling you to open your energy up, to allow things to come in, to allow things to move, okay? All of them are telling you that something is coming in for you. You're receiving a gift that is going to help you to move forward. So when you feel the shifting happening, don't overthink it. Don't go into fear mode. If you don't feel a whole lot, don't overanalyze and don't affirm that nothing is happening, okay? It's talking about being able to sit in the silence, to be able to be, because something is coming to resolution for you. Something is shifting for you, and it's about time that we let that happen, right? You have to allow yourself to receive. You have to allow yourself to let go. You have to allow yourself to shift, okay? Oh, thank you, Lisa. She said everyone should get into the tarot testers. She's teaching us so much. Thank you, Lisa. I've had more and more joining, so it's nice. It's good to see people taking, you know, their own power in their own hands. Because the tarot, we talked about this the other day, the tarot is not about the universe or deities or whatever telling you what's going to happen and that you have no control over it. The tarot is showing you where you are, where you are and where you're headed, and you get to decide, is that going to be where I want to go? How do I change? Okay? It puts you in the driver's seat. Sorry, I have a fuzz or something tickling my nose. Let's do the money deck right quick. Oh, welcome from India. Nice. What do we need? What is our money message for this week? Look at that. Take action, yes. Remember how I was just telling you that if you feel that spark of creation, that spark to move on something, once you've checked to make sure that it aligns with you, and you feel that spark, you feel that excitement because it totally resonates with what you are looking to achieve and who you are, boom. It's telling you to take action, okay? And you know, it's funny, what you can do for affirmations throughout the day is you can say, the universe always surprises me with money. It's so funny, it just happens. When you say things like that and you're almost laughing, it's raising your vibration. You're saying it from a high vibration. You're like, it's just so funny, it just happens. You know, it doesn't matter if you want to call it universe, God, source, whatever it is. You say, God always brings me money in the craziest ways, and I love it. It just happens. And it's so fun. And that's how you affirm things. Okay? When you get yourself to laugh or smile, boom, instant vibration raise. Okay? So this says there are 3 ways to resonate. It says whatever your question, this is telling you to go for it. Okay? Do not procrastinate or wait to take that next step. Go ahead, just do it. So that's what I'm saying. When you feel that spark, go. That's when you're supposed to act, because that's when you're in alignment. Because the World card signifies success. Okay? It's like a graduation. Like, good for you. You did what you finally were supposed to do. You aligned, and now here you go. Number 3. Nothing will change if you don't take action. Don't let opportunity pass you by. Okay? Sorry. I don't know where that fuzz is. It's like one of those little, you know, microscopic fuzzes that get on your face and you can't find it. Anyways, so that's, you know, that's what I was talking about earlier. Like that, I was telling y'all about the app, that company that wanted me to endorse their product. I could have very easily said, yeah, sure, no problem, and made money off of endorsing some app. But I had to make sure that it aligned with me and my beliefs and my integrity. And it didn't. So I declined it. Okay? But if there was something that aligned to everything that I thought we needed in a dating app, which again, I'm not a proponent for dating apps. I just don't like them. But if there was something out there that changed the game, then I would jump right on it. Okay? So let's see what else. Let's do the angels and ancestors, since we got that community card. What do we need to hear from them? That confirmation means a lot to you. Good. I've done that. I said, I wonder how much money will flow to me this week. And it always happens. It's been 25 to 125, but it always is. Yeah, make it fun. Make receiving money fun. Okay, because money literally is just an energetic tool. Okay, it's strips of paper, it's pieces of metal. Let the universe bring it to you in the most fun and unexpected ways. Have fun with it. Yes, we will do the sassy deck, I promise. I'll do it next. Don't let me get to talking and forget. All right, what else do we need to know this week? Ooh, I feel shit. Okay. Stargazer, set your sights higher. Isn't that awesome? Okay, so when we're thinking about this world card, when we are thinking about the Three of Wands, okay, setting your sights higher means opening yourself up to receiving more. Literally, open your arms up like this and feel the shift. Feel how different it feels when you open your arms up like this. You can even go like this. Immediate vibration change, okay? Because you're literally opening it up. You're aligning more of your spine because we are so closed off all the time. And the more stressed we get, the more we shut down, the more we close down. The more we're on our phones, the more we're like this. And it's literally shutting off our energy. It's depleting it. It's dimming it, okay? So your aura sticks out like here. I know y'all can't see my hands. Like it sticks out here. It can go 3 feet or 6 feet, right? But it can also shrink really close to you. You don't want that. That's your low energy. So open your arms and feel the shift. Okay? If you've never done it before, try it right now if you can, if you're not driving or anything. But this is telling you to set your sights higher because there is more for you. You are able to receive more than what you are allowing right now. Okay? But you have to get out of that lack mindset, that fearful mindset, that it happens to other people but not me mindset. It's not true. Okay? It happened to you when you were stressed? Yeah, just open that energy up. Let's do the sassy deck. If you've never seen this deck, it's pretty funny. It's got an attitude similar to me. So let's see what it wants to tell us. You do that every day upon waking? Good. That's the perfect way to wake up. Hi there. All right, what is our message for this week? Let's see. Don't believe every shitty thought you have. What did I just say just a minute ago? You are only allowing so much, right? We have the Nine of Swords, which is anxiety, fear, thoughts just circulating, right? Don't believe every shitty thought you have. Thoughts can be sneaking, lying bastards. This is why I love this deck. It's great. Okay? You can't believe your thoughts because your thoughts have been programmed since childhood. Your thoughts are being programmed all day, every day. This is why it's really important for you to go into hermit mode to see how you really feel about something. Notice I didn't say what you think about it. I said, how do you feel about it? Is it in alignment with you? How are you, what's the word? Essentially, how are you dimming your own light? Are you opening yourself up to receive opportunities that could change your life dramatically? Are you clinging on to toxic relationships, toxic scenarios, things that are not meant for you? Or are you allowing yourself to let go to see what happens? Okay? Because anything that you have to convince, chase, pry, whatever, it's not meant for you. If it's trying to leave you, please let it. I'm speaking from experience, okay? Because if it's meant to be yours, then it won't leave you. It's going to be here. That's just universal law, okay? Yes, that's why television has two names. Entertainment and programming. Absolutely. Bye, Amy. Have a great day. Let's see. I don't want to miss y'all's comments. Hang on. Yeah, Tracy, I always post the replay on YouTube. I'm glad this is resonating. These days I'm feeling very anxious and I'm overthinking a lot. I can't sleep at night. Yeah, you've got to start to control that mind. You are responsible for your thoughts. You're not always responsible for them creeping in, but you're responsible of whether or not you hang on to them or not. Okay? You are in charge. The brain thinks it's helping you, but your brain oftentimes is keeping you oppressed, right? These toxic thoughts, these feelings of being stuck and limited. Remember, this is in reverse this week. It's lying underneath the deck. Everything that happens this week is meant to free you from your own bondage, to free you from anything that you thought you were stuck to or stuck in, whatever it is. Let's see what else. Let's do this deck. Good evening. Your mind gets the best of you? Yeah, it can if you allow it. But now that you know that, you're responsible for stopping it. Because you got to ask yourself, is this happening to me right now? Or am I making something up because I'm used to things happening a certain way? Because if you've already made your mind up, then you're going to set up that reticular activated system to witness or to attract or to be aware of ways that is going to play out, because it has to play out because you've already made up your mind. But if you say, you know what, I'm no longer going to allow this to be my thought process. I'm no longer going to just assume that this is how my life is supposed to be. I'm going to open myself up to see how it could be different for me. Okay? Oh shit, I only have 2 minutes remaining on Instagram. All right, let me pull this card right quick. Sorry, y'all, I've been talking so much. What do we need to know for this week? We have Morning Dew Girl. I've never pulled this, so let me read it right quick before Instagram shuts me off. I hate that. If you miss anything, Instagram, I put the replay on YouTube. Face your fears, awareness conscious. The woman on this card collects fat raindrops in a bucket of leaves. She is called Morning Dew Girl, and she symbolizes the receiving and absorption of all worries and fears. She invites us to start sharing our own feelings and worries. We can collect them and deal with them instead of hiding them deep inside. She stands resolute and strong, ready to face her fears. While fear can be as powerful as a river, once confronted, it may turn out to be as small as a drop of dew. See? The cards are talking to each other. Okay? It's because of this guy you can't let go of? Yes, you can. Sure you can. You have to decide. It's codependency that keeps you hanging on to a person. And I say that with love, and I say that with experience. Okay? You can let them go. Okay? They do not fulfill you. You do. So, again, if you missed the beginning, I'm going to put this on YouTube. I will be back here Friday morning, 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. We are doing our tribe coaching on Wednesday. Get into the tribe. It is linked in my bio. I'm gonna teach you how to live your unlived life. We're gonna start that journey, okay? So if you need help, get into the tribe. Do something for yourself, all right? I love y'all. Bye, Instagram. 3, 2, 1. There he goes. Anyways, bye, TikTok. I hope y'all have a wonderful week. And like I said, get into the tribe. Do something different for yourself. Come learn how to recognize your unlived life and how to now navigate through making different decisions, okay? So you don't have an unlived life, all right? Mwah. Love y'all. I'll see you on Friday or Wednesday night.